Markkanen down low. Covered by LeBron. Jordan dishes to Markkanen. Irving double team. Bagley trying to free himself up.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot block.
So the Pelican 5 right now. LeBron James is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Oladipo. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Mutombo. And at the center, locking down the middle. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Goran Dragic is checked in for New Orleans. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch Kenny Atkinson's message to his team. He said, look, you guys are playing physical and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Nets trail by 9. KD with it. They double team KD. It's stolen by Mutombo. Here's Davis and finished off by Davis.
The advanced skill set of AD. When he gets to feeling good, he's a really hard guy to stop.
LeBron against Durant. And Nurkic with the basket on the assist from KD. KD's got 6 assists here tonight. KD against LeBron. Puts up a 3. A rebound by the Nets. It's to Irving. Puts it up from 17. The shot's good. Irving's got 42 in the game.
Difficult guarding Kyrie. He's comfortable from any range and willing to take what the defense gives him.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're up by 7. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. James against KD. LeBron passes to Davis. And Durant sends it back.
You forget, Durant has the reach of a center. He can provide rim protection.
Inside. Nurkic can't hit. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
James looking it over. And they double up James. Here's Dragic. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And now an 11-point Pelican lead.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Pelicans.
The key here, guys, was second chance points.
They pounded the offensive glass and won the scrambles for loose balls, giving them plenty of added opportunity.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Davis.
You know what stood out to me was the anticipation defensively. He sensed what the offense wanted to run, then found ways to disrupt that and cause turnovers.
Irving with the steal.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And, you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. He fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And so they foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
A guy who's won almost every award in the book. LeBron does as much for the NBA off the court as he does on it.
Timeout called the Nets. They trail by 8. 23 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
Licking their wounds It hasn't come together for them tonight.
They are left picking up the remains of their game plan. Better luck next time.
Puts it up off the inbound, and the rebound goes to the Pelicans. And here is Marjanovic. Johnson left side to the inside. Abdul-Jabbar, a chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Martin is out there with Porter. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's Julius Randle, and it's Smart in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding an open man.
Timeout called the Lakers. Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Magic Johnson.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
And we've seen Randall flourish with more responsibility. He's in his prime and playing his best ball.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Here's Anunoby. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Anunoby. Lets it go with a three. A three-pointer is right on target. Anunoby's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And the Clippers call time here. You got to like what Magic Johnson has done in this game.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
To the middle, and the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar.
And beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot.
Dinwiddie outside. Three-pointer. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Yep, that one goes. Anunoby's got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers. From a pure entertainment standpoint, who's a player that you think is must-watch TV?
Oh, man, you got to go Curry, Lillard, Harden, Giannis, Embiid, Simmons. I mean, you can just keep going. Let's go Lou Will off the bench. Let's even go defensively. You can even go Patrick Beverly. So many guys that is just so much fun to watch play. Must-see TV.
Now the pass to Graham. And here's Valanciunas. Dinwiddie covering. Passes it to Abdul-Jabbar. Shot clock at 5. from deep. And Van Horn pulls it down. Clippers trail by 10 and go outside. Finished off the break.
You see the good speed, especially for a power forward. Randall making plays in transition.
Here's Green. Dinwiddie covering. Pass to Anunoby. And another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. And the Clippers call time here. They're down by 10. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A platoon swap here for the Clippers. .41 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Smart misses. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And that one's good by Clark. And now a 12-point Laker lead.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for. And when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
White, wide open. He
time and places it ain't safe to swim in. Without yelling, I try to tell them they should make amends. We're going from where I'm from. You see so much pain. What the kid do it me? Now they know my name. I done got it out the road and put on for my day ones. That's why Miss Badu and Dave Chappelle show well, you don't play or no. Walking in the sunshine. But that was only one time. Okay, it wasn't one time. You ain't showing up, like. When you gotta.
LeBron against Leonard. And they double up LeBron. Down low, and it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
George is checked in for Dennis Schroeder. So the Pelican 5 right now. They've got Tracy McGrady. Anthony Davis is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Dragic, and it's Mutombo in at the 5 spot. Now here's Millsap. 5 on the clock. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's a man's move from Millsap, getting the hoop plus the harm.
1:30 left here in the fourth quarter. Leonard against LeBron. LeBron is doubled. Here's McGrady, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
There's no way that LeBron James is not going to come in and dictate the tempo of this game. Just keeps his eyes up and drops a nice dime there.
Now here's Leonard. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Leonard's got the lead up to 8 now for the Heat. LeBron against Leonard. Davis dishes to LeBron. Back to Davis. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Mutombo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Dwight Howard.
And Mutombo, a defensive force, a long, intelligent player who plays well on both ends of the floor. And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Now here's Leonard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And we all know what a tough cover Kawhi has become. The defender got caught in a bad position and is kicking himself for it now.
35 seconds left to play in the final quarter. James against Leonard. And they double up James. Outside Dragic. Got it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
What a tremendous shot from Dragic there. He is defining clutch.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're behind by 7. 20 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
$20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Pressure turned me into a giant. A thin line between living and dying. I'm on the edge and I might just dive in. What you came for. Coming up, I'm coming up. Feel the rush, I feel the rush. If this ain't legendary, what you call it? I said if this ain't legendary, what you call it? Feel the vibe, I feel the vibe. Extra live, I'm extra live. And I don't need improvement. Fell asleep, a man woke up.
Spin as you go, helicopter. Spin as you go, helicopter. Spin as you go, helicopter.
Living with all of these strangers, staring at faces.
Doris, isn't it interesting that we're seeing some teams with more three-point attempts than two-point attempts?
It's incredible, Kevin, that every year over the last decade, you see more three-point attempts across all 30 NBA teams. And think about the Houston Rockets. In each of the last 2 years, the Rockets have actually taken more threes than twos. This is the evolution of the game. It is not going anywhere. There's 2 high-valued shots in the league. Restricted area twos, that means point-blank opportunities at the rim, and three-point shots. And everything else in between seems to be getting lost.
So for Brooklyn now, they've got Lauri Markkanen. He's out there at Nurkic. Durant is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Kittle's in at the 2 spot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's KD. Good work there as it goes. Durant's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Do opposing defenses just start shaking their head when Kevin Durant starts cooking because he can heat up in a hurry?
Timeout called the Rockets.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Steve Nash.
As the ringleader of their offense, he has been on his game tonight, spreading the ball around, keeping everyone involved, making sure the offense never gets bogged down. He's just giving them just what they needed at that point guard position.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Mike D'Antoni was talking about with his team. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Timeout called the Nets.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Irving against Nash. KD on the wing. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And they pick up 2. Cousins has got the lead up to 10 now for Houston.
Boy, aggressive move by DeMarcus Cousins. He'll dish out more punishment than he receives, that's for sure.
Irving with a clean look. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Curry dishes to Battier. Here's Irving. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
You know this. Kyrie Irving, when he has the hot hand, is lethal. On a night-by-night basis, he is an absolute matchup nightmare.
Now here's Curry. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Cousins. Nurkic with the block. Second chance shot. Here's Robinson. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic. 1:06 left to play in the final quarter. 6 to shoot. Back to Cousins. From deep three-point range. Headshot off. The Nets go the other way with it. Pass to KD. Here's Kittle. Kicks it to Irving. Takes a 3. Count it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Guys, it doesn't get much bigger than that. Irving coming up huge right there with the bucket.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're up by 5. There's 37 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. There's 37 seconds left in the game, and that's an intentional foul. Here's Nash. Just 5 on the clock. Curry, wide open, misses the third. Timeout called the Nets. They're trailing by 5. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Brooklyn has possession, trailing by 5. Kittles passes to Markkanen. The kick out to Irving. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 to fall.
Man, that is a good one. Kyrie really just comes alive when the game gets tight.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're in front by 2. 5 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Cousins. And he commits the intentional foul.
Well, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Well, throughout the early part of his career, DeMarcus Cousins was a high-usage focal point of the...
Got it to fall! He went down! He got it to fall! All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
I can't control when you up at night, all alone, playing games on your phone. Do I cross your mind? Gotta know these feelings for you I can't control. Trying to figure out just how I feel about you. I just like the fact that I can keep it real around you. All these ups and downs like I lost and found you. Can't believe I'm standing here still without you. When you up at night, do you think about me? Do I cross your mind? Just wish that you would tell me if so. Then I got a place that we could go. Ain't gonna let you play me like the game's on your off. When you up at night, all alone, playing games on your phone. Do I cross your mind? Gotta know these feelings for you I can't control. When you up at night, all alone, playing games on your phone. Do I cross your mind? Gotta know these feelings for you I can't control. So where you wanna go? It don't really matter. Still get you. Came for a show. I'ma show out what you heard, what you know about me. Not a thing been riding around the forest, switching lanes. Ain't a girl in the world that can make me change. Not as long as you keep playing games, baby. When you up at night, all alone, playing games on your phone. Do I cross your mind? Gotta know these feelings for you I can't control. When you up at night, all alone, playing games on your phone. Do I cross your mind? Gotta know these feelings for you I can't control. Been on my way for a while now. I took steps.
Batum inside the three-point line. Off the inbound, no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Hey, Greg, it's clearly been their edge in a close game like this. You look for every edge you can find.
On the court for the Trailblazers, we've got Robert Covington, Fournier out there with Batum, and there's Klay Thompson, and it's Curry in a point guard. Beyond the arc, and that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
He's so clutch, Kevin. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Timeout called the Lakers. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on him.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Steph Curry.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And the Lakers making a change here. Graham's checked in. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Kevin will see if they can make that adjustment.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. They lead by 1. They double-team Curry. Outside, Green. The 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 10 assists here tonight. So active.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Graham with the ball, guarded by Curry. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Graham. Thompson comes with the double team. Just 5 to shoot. Johnson asks for 2. Abdul-Jabbar trying to free himself up. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Big shot maker. When the game heats up, so does Magic.
Back to Curry. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the 4th. Here's Green over in the corner of Batum. This one for 3. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Big shot, Nick. He lives for these moments.
Here's Green, guarded by Curry. Here's the teardrop. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Graham.
How about that wonderful floater he has? Showing off an exquisite touch.
Now here's Curry. To the paint. Here's Favors. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Favors got the lead up to 5 now for the Trailblazers. LA has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's Graham, guarded by Curry. Johnson, the pass to Valanciunas. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Valanciunas has got 16 here in the second half. 54 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And stolen by Graham. Jumps up. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another play at the free throw line. They get Stephen Curry.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes, this is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
I tell you what, Steph Curry, somebody lit a fire under him.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
Man, the way Curry scores the ball, whether he's driving to the rack or dropping bombs, he is fun to watch.
Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Now, here's Batum. Favors, dishes to Thompson. Target with his 3. Timeout called the Lakers. They're trailing by 1. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter. That's what you take.
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
This possession gives them a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, they don't want to let this one slip away.
Johnson against Favors. Passes it to Graham. The 3 won't fall.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy.
All right, David, thank you. Miller against Nash. And again, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. So for Chicago right now, Miller is out there with Michael Jordan. Then there's Grant. Then it's Pippen. And it's Oubre in at the 4.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
It's just one of those nights where Jordan can do no wrong offensively. And let's talk about the endurance to go along with it. Wow.
And the jam by Stoudemire.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even at a power finish. Chicago calls timeout. They're ahead by 5. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Michael Jordan.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. DeMarcus Cousins. He's checked in for Bamba. Daddy comes in for Amari Stoudemire. And Cruz subbed in for Violeta. The Argentines now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Tim Boylan was going over with his team. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Here's Cousins. Following the basket by Michael Jordan, and Cousins throws it down.
They need points, trying to keep some momentum. Cousins understands the situation.
Pass to Johnson. And the basket is good.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
And the Rockets making a change here. Stoudemire's checked in. Now here's Nash. Passes it to Stoudemire. Shoots over Oubre. It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Boy, I'll tell you, there's an art to doing this. What's amazing is how often Jordan hits the clutch shot.
Stoudemire. It's stolen by Johnson. Now here is Miller. In the corner, it's Oubre. Launches a 3. No good. Shot missing. Timeout called the Rockets. They're behind by 6. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
They need a quick basket here.
Not only do they need a bucket, they need a 3 just to give them any chance at all.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
And now we've got the intentional foul. So the first one drops in that mid.
Round in my coupe, I ain't even got no roof. 4:30, I'll get proof. Yeah. Any day I'ma have juice. Yeah. Break down, pay me back from the. I need a paddock on the wrist like a. I ain't never really blended with the cool kids. One day they gon' love me, that's true. I need all them things. Yeah. I ain't never got no praise. All them gaudy chains. Drake my body, that's just my taste. Yeah. Never gon' walk away. I can't even talk that way. To be honest, I was young and afraid that one day everything changes. I'm like, oh, yeah, get it all back. Falling by the side, I was sick of all that. Old friends told me I was never gonna last. So that's why I just kept them in the past, yeah. Falling for it. So I came way too far. Falling on no buckets, running. Treat me like a star.
feeling new now. Way up about the now. See the picture that I drew now. And I really care.
Here's Stoudemire. He dishes it to Robinson. To the inside. Bielitsa. Nash right side. Back to Bielitsa. To the middle. Shot clock at 6. Taken away by Anthony. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Anthony out there with Jackson. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then it's Robinson. And it's Duncan in at the 3, the small forward.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Now here's Nash. Back to Bielitsa. The three-pointer, no good.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
And the pass to Jackson. Here's Anthony. That shot, no good. The Rockets go the other way with it.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The first free throw is good.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. DeMarcus Cousins. He's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Adier comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And it's Seth Curry in for Bielitsa. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Steven Jackson.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin will see if they can build on this lead.
Now, here is Battier after David Robinson's miss. Nash, the pass to Curry. And stolen by Hayward. And now Hayward pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And he makes that one. Hayward's got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies.
And another reason why Hayward gets paid the big bucks, he's fully committed to his ability to make big shots.
Here's Nash. Count that one. Nash has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
But it's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Back to Robinson. It's rebounded by Houston. Cousins has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Jackson. He hits the first one, and that brings them within 2. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Robinson, that's good.
I love watching Robinson work there in the paint. Possesses that strength and touch around the basket.
To the right side. And Cousins kicks it over to Nash. Lock at 6. Cousins against Robinson. Yep, that one goes in there. 34 points for DeMarcus Cousins.
Cousins relishing the opportunity to complete the big moment in a big way for his team.
Pass to Robinson. Back to Bibby. Tipped away. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Now, here's Bibby. Deep 2 from Robinson. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're down by 4. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down low. Yes!
Oh, man. And in these moments, Cousins is ready to take these shots. He does not shy away from the big moment.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Outside Jackson. Jacks up a 3. Connects from downtown.
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that one, with one of his shots falling.
He's going to be the go-to guy for them here in the late stages.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They trail by 5. 29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Nash, the pass to Cousins. Over Robinson. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
You love the confidence of Cousins. His ability to rise up and toss up a shot as soon as he gets the ball is tremendous.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. They're leading by 3. 20 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Grizzlies with possession here, and they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
And now they decide to foul intentional. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader. No time to waste on this possession.
Yeah, they got to get into the play fast and execute. It's your only hope.
Great positioning on the putback.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
He's one of the best passing fives in the game. And think about this. Cousins doesn't get enough credit for being selfish in the floor.
So a
you see so much pain. What the do it big? Now they know. time super fly. Skating on the runway, and it's only Monday. Hey, we gon' be rich one day. Pull up to the ceremony, coffee in a milkshake. Super fly, I'm super fly. Every day I'm coasting, living in the moment now. To every girl I ever ghosted, what goes around comes back around. Bustin' with the powers, hair full of flowers, man's looking sour, yeah. Everything is groovy, living in the movie, broke but I'm bougie, yeah, baby. Take me somewhere where no one can break me, somewhere where I can be happy. For now I'm stuck in the matrix, no complaining. Walking in the sunshine, super fly, I'm super fly. Skating on the runway, skating on the runway. We gon' be rich one day. Super fly, I'm super fly. Now you've been summoned for a special occasion. I stay ready cause destiny impatient. Changes, I've been seeing changes. If you talking fire, then we speak the same language. Yeah, mine don't ever get extinguished. Could count my friends on one set of fingers. And they try to cut the supply, but my energy is at an all-time high. Coming up, I'm coming up. Feel the rush, I feel the rush. If this ain't legendary, what you call it? I said.
Stoudemire dishes to Robinson. Bamba passes to Nash. Nash drawing the double team inside. And another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Taking a look at the Rockets. Nash out there with Bielitsa. And there's Mohamed Bamba. Then it's Stoudemire. And it's Robinson in at the 3 spot. Timeout called the Pacers.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, DeMarcus Cousins.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. He told them this is gut check time. This is when it gets real and when it gets fun. We're here to play in these big moments. Let's make this one count. Kevin, by my count, that's 5 cliches.
All right, David, thanks. Rockets leading by 8. Here's Battier. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Battier's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, that is absolutely gorgeous by DeMarcus Cousins. Run the offense through your big man, and he will find the open man.
Here's Oden. And Curry pulls it down.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
to the middle. Here's Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Rockets.
One of the areas that has been critical for them, the second chance points we've seen from them tonight.
A huge factor in this one, Kevin. The hustle on the offensive glass, the willingness to go after those rebounds, that was key.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for DeMarcus Cousins.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
Here's Holiday. Steve Nash making his last shot, and it's good for 2.
Well, great possession there. Anytime you end up at the rim with a high percentage look, perfect.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Count the bucket. So the Pelican 5 right now. Oladipo is out there with Dragic. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Mutombo. And it's Davis in at the 4 slot. Now here's Brogdon. Griffin down low. Ready by Oladipo. 2 points. That one goes. Griffin's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pistons.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Dragic dishes to Oladipo. Back to Dragic. Shot from 16. Good. And it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got his 7th assist here tonight. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
A moment to take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Bruce Brown in for Brogdon. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, I was able to listen in on what Dwayne Casey went over with his team. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Here is Stockton following the basket by LeBron James. A three-pointer, Wiggins. Pelicans with the rebound. Oladipo's got his 4th rebound in this one. LeBron is doubled. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And the Pistons with possession here. The Pistons lead it. Stockton outside. Down low. Malone. That's good. And a nice assist from Stockton. Malone's got 16 points here in the second half. And so James will bring it up for New Orleans. And finished off by LeBron.
Wow, and there's a reason LeBron has the ball in his hands, so capable in those moments.
Out to the right wing. Here's Malone, and Davis sends it back. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Clarkson, he's checked in for the Pistons. Deflects the pass. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Another possession. Another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. James.
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up enough.
Now here's Stockton to the paint. And again, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're trailing by 3. There's 42 seconds left in the game. Tyson Galloway's checked in for Clarkson. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
With time in this one running out, Goran Dragic shows some guts, taking and making a shot.
Al Horford is checked in for Langston Galloway. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Stockton passes to Malone. 26 seconds left in the fourth. Horford finds Wiggins. Back to Horford. Takes the 3. Pins the 3.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game. Now looking to finish it.
Great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They trail by 4. There's 18 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And Detroit gets called for the foul.
We watch LeBron and we marvel at him, but how hard that LeBron James works at his craft and continues to push the bar for himself physically is one of the things that you have to appreciate the most.
That's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And Malone, a remarkable power forward. His footwork, incredible. And that jump shot is wet.
That'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're trailing by 5. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the wing on the left. Dragic with a wide open look. Mutombo kicks to LeBron. And an intentional.
Took steps. And I know you've waited a long time, but don't fret. We got next. We got next. We got next. we got now. Don't ask how, just ask when. Take up for the ones who came before us, cause we ain't them. Spit a him straight at your brim. Nasty's phlegm, then I eat you. I don't pretend when I get a pen for some M's. I'm talking plural. Don't know what to do with me. Every defender need a eulogy. I give my heart in perpetuity to all the stars from my community that ain't never got to shine.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Both teams will make substitutions. Martin is out there with Porter. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Van Horn in at the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Now here is Martin. Doncic left side. 5 to shoot. And a wide open look for Porter. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic. Minute 42 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Kittles shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Luka Doncic. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Nets.
Guys have done a nice job of drawing countless fouls in this game, and as a result, they've gotten a ton of points at the line.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Now, here's Doncic. Over Kittles. Porter kicks to Martin. Here's Dinwiddie. And breakthrough it goes. Dinwiddie's got 6 in the quarter.
Much in the clutch from Spencer Dinwiddie. Up in the ante when the game is on the line. Going for it.
Outside, Markkanen. There's the 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Markkanen's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nets. Now, here's Doncic. Defense is right there. It falls! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Now here's Durant over Porter. It drops.
Somebody lit a fire under Kevin Durant.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. To the left wing. Here's Dinwiddie. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
I don't know if there's a player in the league that has better handles than Kyrie Irving. As a matter of fact, his handles are as good as any I've seen in the history of the game. Smooth, crafty, cunning. Man, it is so much a joy to watch this guy do his thing.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Now here is Martin. Doncic with it. Back to Martin. Outside Turner. Lets the 3 fly. Kittles grabs the ball.
If we're a moment, if we're better alone, don't
So on the floor for Houston, Curry is out there with Nash. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And there's Mohamed Bamba. And it's Stoudemire in at the four-man position. Now here's Nash. Pass to Robinson. To take the lead. Good D by Covington.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
They get the rebound.
The defense with no impact at all. Just didn't have the feel for his jump shot.
Covington against Curry. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. Derek Favors checked in for the Trailblazers. Draymond Green comes in for Evan Fournier. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Houston. Adier comes in for Amari Stoudemire. Now here's Curry. On the wing, Thompson. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
That's just a needless gimmick. You got to make the defense work for their turnover.
Timeout called the Rockets.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes, Greg, it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Steve Nash.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp. And his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good position. And boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over that last break, I listened to Mike D'Antoni talk to his team. He really got after him in the head. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one.
Here's Nash after the made shot from Klay Thompson. The pass to Cousins. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter of this one. It's rebounded by Derek Favors. Favors got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Covington finds Favors. Curry against Cousins. Covington in the corner. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. And now a three-point Trailblazer lead.
Can't forget about Covington in these moments. He relishes any chance to knock down big shots.
Nash against Curry. Here's Cousins. Curry trying to break free. And Cousins gets it to go. Cousins has got 9 points in the quarter.
Cousins relishing the opportunity to come through in the big moment in a big way for his team.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Nails the tray.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Passes to Cousins. Baseline J on the way. Favors with the rebound.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, those free throws helping him to make the lead even safer.
Curry against Nash. No good from Cousins. The Blazers on offense. They've gone on a 10-2 run. Now we're on much. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
I expect to see Bigfoot outside the building if Curry misses 1 or 2 free throws in the game. That's how good he is at the line.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save him tonight.
Well, it's tough, man. When you get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but this wasn't enough.
Well, this one is winding down.
Yeah, passion in my veins, but we never leaves. So what I got to feel when you run the league? Game time, hey, game time, oh, game time, hey, game time, oh. Head up in the game, head up in the yeah, head up in the game, head up in the yeah. Game time, hey, game time, oh, game time, hey, game time, oh. Head up in the game, head up in the yeah, head up in the game, head up in the yeah. Head up in the game, head up in the game, head up in the game, oh. Head up in the game, head up in the game, yeah, head up in the game, oh. Head up in the game, head up in the game, head up in the game, oh. Head up in the game, head up in the game, head up in the game,
Round in my coupe, I ain't even got no roof. 4:30, I'll get proof. Yeah. Any day I'ma have juice. Yeah. Break down, pay me back from the. I need a paddock on the wrist like a. I ain't never really blended with the cool kids. One day they gon' love me, that's true. I need all them things. Yeah. I ain't never got no praise. All them gaudy chains. Drake my body, that's just my taste. Yeah. Never gon' walk away. I can't even talk that way. To be honest, I was young and afraid that one day everything changes. I'm like, oh, yeah, get it all back. Falling by the side, I was sick of all that. Old friends told me I was never gonna last. So that's why I just kept them in the past. Yeah, falling for it. So I came way too far. All in on them buckets, running, treat me like a star.
Everything feeling new now. Way up out the now. See the picture that I drew now. And I really can't lose now. In control like cruise now. Yeah, they know how I do it now. Yeah, they know. Yeah, they know. Yeah, they know. Yeah, they know. I'm doing me. Hey, that's how I like it. That's how I like it. Making a beat shake. Got on my wallet. Got on my wallet. I had a break. Out of the silence. Out of the silence. 1:30, I'm bouncing. Can't throw it all cause I'm out of it. And now I'm
falling for it. So I came way too far.
Can't wait too far, can't wait too far.
Falling on no buckets, running, treat me like a star.
Treat me like a star, yeah.